my name is Paul Benyon. I'm one of the sales engineers here at Hard Dollar Corporation, and welcome to today's session. We're going to talk about how you can handle multiple currencies within the same project. And this is the project we're going to be working in today, and as you can see, I have the currency column showing, and it is all set to US dollars at this point. For setting up different currencies in the project, let's go to the foundation setup data. Now, just like other areas of foundation setup data, you can have it already established in your library, which would then feed into each of the projects that you're working in. So, for example, I could have all these currencies already defined in my library. And as you can see, we have multiple currencies that we've defined. Notice that I have Australian dollars, Bolivian, Canadian dollars. This is the area where I can come in, enter in a currency such as euros, put in the exchange rate, whatever it may be. We'll say it's 0.7. Select the currency symbol. In this case, the euro symbol is the E sign. And then I have some additional columns that may be necessary depending on the currency and the location. As you can see, in some areas of the world, you will use a period instead of a comma when you're dividing up the number and so forth. Once I have this established, I can then use and select these different currencies and apply them onto my various cost items, resources, quotes as needed in the job. You'll notice that I also have two different columns here. One's called System Base and one is called Job Default. In Hard Dollar, there is a system-based currency. The system-based currency is the currency that all of your Hard Dollar data is stored in the database. So regardless of what currencies you may be using in the job, when it's stored in SQL, it's going to use that system-based currency. The job default currency is the default currency for the project. And you can see I have both of these set at US dollars. Well, let's go ahead and jump back into the cost breakdown structure and make a couple of changes so we can see how this multi-currency works. Like I mentioned, at any level in the project, I can go ahead and establish a different currency. So, at the cost item level, let's say that I need my civil item to be rolled up to US dollars like we see, but the foundation's 3 to 80 cubic yards is going to be expressed in, say, Mexican pesos. I simply select the currency that I want to select, and when I click off of there, it's going to give me a little prompt, are you sure you want to change the currency? And I can turn this off if I don't want to be prompted. I say yes, and immediately we see, even though the child items are in US dollars, I have it now rolling up to foundation's 3 to 80 cubic yards into Mexican pesos. But that then rolls up to concrete, and when all is said and done, up to my civil item, all in US dollars. So Hard Dollar allows you to be able to have different currencies at different levels. I can even go one step further and jump into the resource level, where I could unhide my currency column and establish a different currency on any one of my resources. So say my labor was actually coming and based on Malaysian rates, for example, in the project, that then rolls up to US dollars on my as-entered currency. If I want to, at any point in time, see the entire project in one currency. So even though we've defined part of it in Mexican pesos, part in US dollar, part in Malaysian currency, we may just want to toggle to see it all in, say, euros. I can then switch to euros, and now the entire project is expressed in the currency that I've selected. This is what we call toggle select for multi-currency. So this is a very handy tool to be able to handle different currencies as you may purchase from different suppliers around the world or have different labor that's being used in the same project. That covers multi-currency for today, and we look forward to seeing you next time.